episode, I am going to share with you the remaining points of the things that are likely to destroy your femininity. So stay in tune until the very last end of this video. If you haven't watched part A of the things that are likely to destroy your femininity, please rush and watch it. I will share the link on the description box because I do not want you to miss out on any single point. Without further ado, let's dissect it. The first point of part 2 of the things which are likely to destroy your femininity: the obsessive urge to prove that you are a good person or to prove any other thing whatsoever. So constantly trying to prove a point or constantly trying to show that you are this kind of person or you are not this kind of person, or you're just trying to obsessively try to prove a point, this will ruin your femininity even without you knowing it. Feminine women are women who are relaxed. They are women who love who they are. They are authentic and they are refined, but they don't go about trying to prove a point. They don't go about obsessively trying to show this is what I own, this is what I have, or this is what I do not have. So just be relaxed, just be yourself, and don't try to prove anything to anyone, because there's absolutely no need to prove anything to anyone. The right people will gravitate towards you, and the right people will know your worth and will understand who you are without even you trying to obsessively prove a point. The second point, which I had listed down in my notes: an absence of a high quality community of women. We all know how important it is for feminine women to have a community of women, and not just any women, but high quality women. As feminine women, you have to be picky, you have to be choosy with the people you associate with and with the friends that you choose. On the flip side, a lack of a community of women, a lack of friends, a lack of high quality associates will ruin your femininity, and we do not want that, right? The next point, which I had listed down: doing a terrible job which you totally dislike. I know we are all trying to make ends meet, and we are all trying to find ways to put food on the table, or even to at least take care of your offspring. That is, if you have you're blessed with kids already. So in the process, it's highly likely for you to get lost. You're just doing, I'm hustling, I'm just doing anything as long as it gives me money. And in the process, you're likely to, and with that kind of mentality, you're likely to find yourself doing a terrible job which you passionately dislike. We do not want that. So doing a job that you dislike, that you look down on, that you do not have any kind of like or love whatsoever towards it, will ruin your femininity. I want you to be as soft as you possibly can. I want you to be as feminine as you possibly can. And doing a job that you passionately dislike, it will do you more harm than good. This is why I always encourage you to do a job that you like, and if for unexplained reasons you find yourselves yourselves doing something that you are not passionate about, I encourage you to start liking that which you're doing for a living, because doing what you dislike will cause you more harm than good. And I want you to be your softest self, your best feminine self, and your soft self. And this cannot happen when you are doing what you dislike with all your heart. The third point, which I had noted down, a lack of a proper way of managing your stress. A lack of stress management skills. As a feminine woman, you need to find excellent ways to manage stress. There are several ways to go about to manage stress. For life, as long as you are living, you will always encounter stressful situations which are unavoidable. So as a feminine woman, you need to learn ways in which you can efficiently manage your stress. So learning how to manage your stress appropriately will help you to stay in tune with your femininity, and a lack of it will destroy your femininity in ways which I cannot even explain in words. So I encourage you to continuously find ways to manage your stress, and this will serve to your highest good. To continue, I had also listed these points. Failure to express one's needs, concerns, as well as a lack of boundaries will destroy your femininity. Learn how to express your needs, because failure to express your needs, your concerns, and not setting boundaries will destroy your femininity. The next point, my lovelies, compile negative thoughts as well as a negative self-impression. The best way to tap into your feminine energy and the best way to increase your femininity is to cultivate positive thoughts and to have a complete shift of your mindset by having cultivated positive thoughts. So having compiled negative thoughts, which is the opposite of having positive thoughts, will ruin your beautiful feminine energy, and we do not want that. So avoid things which will bring about negative thoughts your way. Do away with stuff or even people that constantly bring forth negative thoughts your way. Additionally, avoid having self-negative thoughts. To continue, the other point which I had listed down that is highly likely to ruin your beautiful feminine self: excessive gluttony and greed. I know this may come across as a funny point, but that is just the truth. Excessive gluttony and excessive greed will ruin, will destroy, will damage, will jeopardize your beautiful, soft, feminine energy, and we do not want that. So I encourage you to eat appropriate amount of foods. And by the way, do you know, biblically, excessive gluttony and greed is associated to sin? Yeah. So I encourage you to eat appropriate portions of food and avoid excessive indulgence of food and even drinks, because this will ruin your beautiful femininity. How will it do this? We know it will ruin your weight. You will start, if you eat excessively on a continuous level, if you are gluttonous and very greedy, what will happen? It will show in your body. You'll end up having excessive weight, and other than that, you're like always eating. You can't even do anything else. You'll not even be fruitful when it comes to other areas, because your mindset is always food, and nothing else. So try and eat appropriate portions of food, and this is another way to preserve your feminine energy, because excessive gluttony, excessive greed will ruin your beautiful, soft self, and we do not want that, right? So, lastly, being hypercritical of others. Being hypercritical of others, being overly judgmental of others will ruin your beautiful feminine self. Your beautiful femininity will be ruined. Have you ever encountered people who are always super critical of everything? Why is she wearing that dress? Why is she putting on that hairstyle? Oh my God, who funds her lifestyle? Why? Why this? Why that? Why is she putting on white shoes? So, if you want to flourish in your femininity, if you want to thrive and maintain your femininity, avoid being hyper-critical of others. Avoid being over-judgmental. I'm sure I'm not the only person who have encountered this kind of people who are always judging other people's decision. They are just judging. Like, that is what, that is the only thing that they only know how to do best, judging others. So I encourage you, my lovely ladies, do not fall into that category of women or people who are always hypercritical of others. Being hypercritical of others will destroy your beautiful femininity. Instead, I encourage you to find the good in others. Be the kind of woman who encourages others, the kind of person who praises others, gives compliments, gives genuine compliments of others, and when others are thriving, you are not jealous of them. You instead find inspiration from their lifestyles. So that is it for this episode. I encourage you to watch part A of this video if you had not watched it. I will put the link in the description box, and I encourage you to do away with this stuff which I have mentioned, because they will ruin your beautiful femininity. Thank you so much, my lovelies. I am so grateful for your continued support, and if it's your first time to my channel to watch my videos, welcome. In Kiswahili, karibu sana. Share, like, and comment, because I'm also eager to hear your beautiful thoughts. And yeah, that is it. Otherwise, stay blessed and see you on my next episode. Bye.